Hi everyone, my name is Sara Valiferdowsi and I am one of your online students for your Gero 508 class. This recording is coming to you from Northern California, so hello everyone. The topic of my presentation today will be about gratitude, so I will be covering current news and some of the articles that I really thought were interesting to me, and also my own experience with providing gratitude and what you can receive back from this. So I hope you all enjoy. I like to start off with the definition of gratitude. So from the articles that we were required to read, I found a really nice definition and I did some additional reading to find another definition, and I think both were effective in describing what gratitude was, but in different aspects of it. So the first one was a one that I had located and it was from Manon. Gratitude is a feeling, emotion, or attitude in acknowledgement of a benefit that one has received or one will receive. And from Mills, that was one of our required readings, I found the definition that gratitude can be attributed to an external source, such as an animal, person, or non-human, and may be part of a vaster perspective of noticing and appreciating the positive in the world. In this next slide, I wanted to describe the link between gratitude and the quality of life. So from the articles that I did read, I found two good statements that really summed up what the article and what their findings were, and also how relative it was to our class. So the first one was from Emmons' article, and they said that grateful responses to life can lead to peace of mind, happiness, physical health, and a deeper, more satisfying personal relationships. And the second statement that I had found was from Hill, and they said that gratitude positively correlated with self-reported physical health, psychological health, and propensity for healthy activities and willingness to seek help for health concerns. So you can see how by those both statements that it would incorporate into quality of life and a better form of living. In addition to the articles that we had to read for the class, I also wanted to find another source to support what gratitude was. So from the Jackson Hole News and Guide, I found an article about a gentleman who had already retired, and he decided to provide volunteer services for this Wyoming foundation. From this service, he was able to have a sense of wealth and worth in his life again. And so this is a really good way of identifying how gratitude has now changed and incorporated and intensified his outcome and his outlook for life. So it's nice because the whole article quoted him, and they use words like useful and engagement and volunteering and grateful and happier and healthier. You can really see that this was a wonderful opportunity for him, and this was the ideal event that exemplifies gratitude. I also wanted to make sure that in this presentation I showed you my personal experience with gratitude. So for those of you who know and those of you who don't, World Gratitude Day is on September 21st. So when I was a part of a senior living community, we actually incorporated this across all nations of our community, and we made it so that it was designed to have some kind of civic engagement. So the point of it was that our seniors inside of our community would reach out to outside the community and provide some kind of appreciation and acknowledgement for the service. So the next two slides, I'll be showing you how we did it in 2017 and 2016. This first picture is from 2016, and I took it at their local fire department. This is a picture of just a couple of our residents that were able to go to the fire station, and that sign that they are holding is signed by all the residents in our community as our way of showing gratitude. This next picture that I took is an intergenerational gratitude that we showed at Smith Boys and Girls Club, and the residents that did and were able to attend actually donated this month's worth of school supplies that they had been collecting in order for this day. For my first discussion question, I wanted to ask and find out in a couple of words, what is something that you are most grateful for? It can be one thing, it can be two things. I'd love to hear. And for my second question, describe one occasion where you gave gratitude to a complete stranger. I'd love to hear. For my final slide, I decided to include a closing quote by Charles Dickens. Reflect on your present blessings, on which every man has many, not on your past misfortunes, on which all men have some. This is a great way of just bringing back all of the material that we have been discussing for this week and reconnect it back into our class and our core of this course. So even though gratitude may be a small factor into our health and wellness, we can still apply it to so many different factors. So making sure that we're managing our stress and we're facilitating how much stress we're putting on ourselves, and making sure that we have the right resources and we're coping in the best way possible to make sure that our quality of life is improving and that we're maintaining it versus deteriorating it and setting ourselves up for failure. But that is my presentation on gratitude. I thank you for your time. Thanks, everyone.